Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. I'm Nessie. She's back with purple hair. What? I missed her. Anyways, besides that, hi, I'm Nessie and I am a codependent. I just want to share for a second because I don't know if anyone else can relate, and I'm sure there are people that can relate. You're a codependent, I'm a codependent, but I feel like this last year I've been able to get through some of my codependency blocks, and I realized that in my last relationship, and what I'm realizing also is that it's not just the fact that like I am doing the work, but it is also finding people that don't trigger your nervous system in the way that it has been triggered in the past. And like when I say that, I guess that kind of ties into like attachment styles, and if we're going by attachment styles, I am technically an anxious attachment. However, in the last relationship I was in, I was noticing that my nervous system was completely different. And I feel like a lot of that is because while this person was not consistent with being on time, or you know, they're very stubborn in their own kind of way. I realized like in the relationship before that though, that person was triggering my nervous system, because when it was good, it was good, but when it was bad, it was bad. Meaning like they were just inconsistently able to listen to how I was feeling. Like some days it would be great. They would listen, hear what I have to say. And when I say great, I'm realizing right now, like, no, that was still breadcrumbing. Because even though it was great, it took a minute for it to get to the point where he understood that me saying, hey, I'm feeling insecure today, is not an attack on you. That was something that I realized, is that I don't need to, or I shouldn't have to tell you that how I'm feeling is not an attack on you. That's his own work to do, and I'm realizing that now. And I think that it's really important and really good to, like, as a codependent, it's so hard to be on your own and to want to be on your own. But I'm realizing and learning right now in this moment that being on my own was necessary, and still is necessary, honestly, because I know I'm not ready for a relationship. Because biggest thing is figuring out your needs. I'm realizing I didn't know exactly what I needed in that relationship. In the last one, I think I figured some of that out during it, but I still didn't know. And now I'm realizing what it is that triggers me and the things that I need in a relationship. It's kind of crazy to see that, because I feel like just most of my life, I feel like I've always just kind of went through life just, I don't know, life was just life. I was just kind of just doing things impulsively and not really thinking about what I was doing or how it's impacting others. And now it's like, I feel like I'm in a whole different world. And to be able to say that is kind of cool. I don't know if you believe in quantum immortality or not, but who knows? I could have passed away in another life, and like this is a whole new reality where my nervous system isn't shot. And I don't know. But I mean, that's not to say that those things can't come back. They definitely could, and I think that's something that, as long as you're aware of that, it's not something to fear, because again, you've done the work, you can do it again. I think we're so afraid of like all that just rushing back immediately, and it's like, it doesn't work like that. It's little things. Like, let's say I were to date right now, and I'm starting to date someone that, like, let's say they do trigger my nervous system in a way that it used to be triggered, where I didn't feel safe, or I didn't feel like I could trust this person with my feelings, or trust this person to understand where I'm coming from. And your body knows before you do, and that's something I wasn't listening to. And I hadn't learned to self-regulate. I never had the tools. Growing up, I never had someone to teach me how to do that. So, and not to say anything bad about my parents. My parents are great. It's just they never had anyone to teach them. And so, yeah, as a codependent person, it's fucking hard being alone. But you know what? I'm glad that it happened, because I could not sit here then and tell you this now, what I'm learning. And do I find people attractive? Yes, but I've realized that it's really hard for me to be attracted to someone unless I have like a built-in connection with them. Like, it's got to come over time. Like, there's just all these things. So I don't know. Are there things that you're realizing that like you didn't realize before? Or I don't know, who else is a codependent out there? Because it's hard. It's hard being alone. It is. Like, some days you're lonely, but some days like everything's great. And you realize, I really don't need a partner. Like, I have so much love around me. I got friends. I got like my cat. Like, even just the little things that people do for you. Yeah, it's care. Even just the way people talk to you, it's sweet. Like, I love it. I have customers coming into my store, and like, I know some people hate being called hun or sweetie or love or angel or anything like that. I love that shit. And it just like, I don't know. Anyways, sorry about the noise. I'm finished. But yeah, let me know if you're feeling the same way. I'll talk to you later. Bye!